Yes, and welcome back to Out of the Park Baseball 19, everybody. And if you remember from the first episode, I have taken over the Honolulu Waveriders, a new team into the MLB. Well, actually, they replaced the LA Angels. And so we're just about to play our first game. Now, I did say last time that I'll sim through spring training and then we'll get into the season proper. But there's no spring training because the date of the game is actually 2 days before opening day when you first come in. So no spring training to have to worry about. But let me show you a couple of the roster moves that I've made before we'll go in and play our very first game. Now, throughout the season, we will be simming quite a few games, but we will play a game every episode. But let's take a look at some of the moves that I have made, and particularly in pitching staff. Now, what I did is, if you remember, I drafted Colby Rasmus, and I went and actually traded him and got both Lance Lynn. Here we go, the right arm pitcher from St. Louis. And the reason he was actually at LA Dodgers, actually had drafted him in the fantasy draft. So he played for St. Louis last year though. So because my starting rotation was just looking a little bit thin, so I threw him in there, and I also got Ivan Nova as a reliever because my bullpen was looking a bit thin also. So I was pretty happy with those two acquisitions. What I did is I actually sent a couple players down to Triple A. One of them is my pitcher Corbin Burns, who's a really strong prospect, as you can see from his potential ratings here, but he has only played up to Double A ball. I didn't want to throw him straight into the big show straight away. Let's see him develop a little bit more before we get him up there. Also, who we got right here? Raynel Espinal. I threw him down into AAA. Once again, only played Double A ball. I'd like to get him a bit more experience under his belt. The other person that I demoted down was Josh Prince. And where is he? Right here. Here he is here. He just sucks, basically. No offense in real life, obviously, but he's just not up to it, so I moved him down. So if we take a look at our lineup, our batting lineup, you'll see we are actually looking for someone who can cover the outfield spots, and I'll just show you who I've looked to acquire around that. But I've adjusted the batting order. We've got Vasquez catching, Lind, Panic, Frazier, Simmons, Brantley, Tapia, Eaton, and Dickerson. So I've opened up with Adam Eaton. He's got plenty of speed, good contact, good lead-off hitter, the left-hander. Same with then Simmons, plenty of speed, and he's coming in the 2 spot. Then I've got Todd Frazier, bit of power coming in there, not great contact, but I thought I'd throw him early in the. Actually, I'm just going to swap them over right there. That's better, and let's just do that on here too, because I just want to get the left-right alternate situation going. Actually, now that I look at it, let's throw. I know this isn't left right, but I think Lynn should be batting above Frazier. So there we go there. So we've got our power in through the middle there. Okay, so happy with that. So taking a look at our acquisitions, if we go to reports and info, what are we looking for here? We're looking for free agents and pending offers. So Carlos Gomez, yeah, he was available for $2,200,000. He can cover pretty much all the positions right there. He's got some good power in there, and put up some pretty solid stats last year. So looking to have him come in as a pinch hitter, also covering the outfield. And if we get any injuries, then he can slot in there. He's got some really good speed also. It's a good range and error and arm. So he's quite a good acquisition if I get him across the line. And Fernando Abad, really strong potential right there. Played pretty well for Boston. I was going to say a little bit high on walks, but that's about average, so that's not too bad. It does say his potential's not that high, but when you take a look at my bullpen, I'm looking, particularly with Pfeiffer, who has only played AAA, also McGough, who's only played AAA. We really need to probably replace one of those and get Abad in there. So that's what I'm looking to do. Obviously, those 2 players haven't joined the team yet, so in the meantime, I've held the spots open. I've held Gomez's spot open in here in the lineup, and I'll need to boot someone down to AAA in my bullpen. So that's what I've been up to. Pretty happy with my movement so far. Let's take a look at a couple of the other things just before we get into the game. Our owner is demanding, but generous with money, which I kind of like. He wants us to play close to 500 ball this year, so that's not too demanding. And then that's this year. Then over time, look to build our team up to reach the playoffs. Now this history here is really LA Angels history, so we got to ignore that somewhat. So the other thing we probably want to look at is from an MLB point of view. Let's check out her preseason predictions. And if we take a look at the American League West, we're actually predicted to finish top. But having said that, Houston Astros predicted to finish just 1 game behind us, and Oakland Athletics 4 games behind. If you take a look at that, I mean, 84 wins on the season. It's not great at all. It's only 6 games above 500, so a pretty weak division. Minnesota is dominating by the looks of it. Actually, both Twins and the White Sox are looking pretty strong in the American League Central. Who have Twins got in there? Let's have a look at their lineups quickly. Who's their big players? They've got Scooter Gennett, Ben Attendee, Greg Bird, the injury man, D. Gordon leading off, so some solid players in there. Chris Sale on the mound, so pretty decent there. Let's go back. Boom, boom, boom. And we've got Red Sox, the dirty old Red Sox, looking pretty strong in American League East. They look pretty comfortable there on predictions. If we rock down to National League, Marlins, 88 wins. So, I mean, another pretty close division here apart from the Phillies, but not a lot in it, really. Same in the Central Division of the National League. Actually, this looks like one of the weakest divisions, actually, with the top team predicted at 83, down to 74 with the Cardinals. And Diamondbacks are predicted at 88. Once again, not particularly strong. So we've got a couple of standout teams there. Red Sox, Twins, and White Sox. But as you know, unpredictable game, baseball. So you just never know what's going to happen. So let's go ahead. What we're going to do is to start off the season by... Oh, we frickin' sim that game. And early on, I've had an absolute shocker. I went ahead and blooming sim that game instead of playing it. What a complete doofus I am. Oh, that's what you get. I pushed a tick. Oh, bloody idiot. I meant to push up here. Anyway, so what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen, we lost our first game, 0-5. Man, we got bloody dicked. Let's have a look at this. What happened here? Oh, pretty average looking batting lineup there. And Kluber, he got taken. He only got through 4.2 innings. Wow. Okay, that wasn't a good start. Right, take 2, guys. We're going to actually play our second game of the season. Funny that. So let's get into it. Good night, is your game. Right. There's no game there, so it must have been postponed. So let's move it right along. This is all working out perfectly, isn't it? What a way to start. Okay, let's go. Play at Oakland. Here we go, team. We are into it. And we're going to play our first game. We don't like playing the opening game anyway. We prefer to play the second or third game. All right, here we go. Okay, who we got on the mound? We've got Aaron Nola. Okay, he's our number 2. Let's look to start the game. And hopefully we can redeem our first up loss. Okay, so we are going to be batting for a start. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go sim until runners in scoring position. Towards the end of the game, particularly if it's getting tight, I'll look to do it bat by bat. But we'll just go until runners in scoring position, which there was none for us. So bottom of the first. And they straight away have got 2 men on, Hap and Hosmer with 2 men out. So let's look to sim this particular at-bat. And it's a strikeout! So we got out of a jam there, Aaron Nola. Good work. All right, click through that. How can we get someone in? Yes, and Brantley is on. Oh, look at this team. We have got a run on the board. So let's check out what happened there. Someone obviously hit a home run right there. And it was No, it can't have been Brantley. Yes, it was. Okay, so we must have had a guy on first. Brantley scores a double, and we are 1-0 up. And we're still in the top of the second here with just 1 man out. Let's look to sim this at bat.
Strike 3. Yeah.
And Panic goes out. And Tapia comes to the plate. What can he do? Oh, it's just a little roller to the mound. And he got there. He got there. You little ripper. Okay, who comes up? Vasquez. Well, he hasn't... I was going to say he hasn't got much to him, but he might get away with it. Is it going to drop safely? It doesn't. And it's taken in the outfield, and we go into the bottom of the second with a one-run lead. Okay. Sim till... Okay, straight away. One man out. They've got two men on. We're going to sim this at bat. Oh, and a pass ball. This guy's supposed to be a good catcher. It's not what we were looking for. Men on two, second and third. And he got the strikeout. Aaron Nola. Can he get out of the jam again? Let's see. Sim the at-bat. Here he goes. He does! Very happy with that. Okay. Simming till people... Oh, 2 runs! Okay, something massive happened here. Let's... hold on. How do we check the log? Where is the game log? Here we go. So, if we get to the top of the third, Adam Eden comes in and then flies out. And then he gets a single. Okay, what's happened here? How do we manage to get... Oh, here we go. It's way over here. I couldn't see it. So we obviously had... Oh, Simmons got a single. Then Dickerson came in, hit the homer. 393 feet. That's just not quite lined up there. That was a bit of a shocker trying to find that. But we're suddenly 3-0 up. You little ripper. Okay, let's sim till runners in scoring position. And no further runs in that innings. Same for them. Simming through. No runs. Simming until runners in scoring position. No runs for us in the top of the fourth. Simming until runners in scoring position. Once again, nothing for them at the moment. It's a shutout performance by Panic. Simming. Oh, yes, straight away. We've got Simmons and Eaton on base with no men out with Corey Dickerson to the plate. Let's check out this at-bat. Ooh, he hits it nicely. Has he hit it well? He's hit it too well, though. I think it's going to be taken comfortably in there in left field. And it's not deep enough to advance the runners. So one man out. Let's see what Adam Lynn can do right here. Lefty on lefty. It's a ground ball. Could be a double play. It's not looking good. And it is a double play. And after that great start to the inning, we get out of there with no further addition to the run count. Let's have a look at Aaron Nola right here. He's got a 60 pitch count at the moment through 4 innings. So we're just going to have to watch that. So let's just quickly sim that. And they have got someone on second with no men out. He's 68 pitches. Let's just monitor this closely here. Not too much. Oh, that's fallen in. Bugger. Right down to the pole. And it's a double. Oh, that is not ideal whatsoever. And there goes the shutout gone out the window. And Oakland Athletics score a run. Now they're 3-1 down. Bottom of the 5th, no men out. I think I'm just going to go and start warming somebody up here. If we take a look at they've got a pretty mixed up batting line up here. So a right or a left is fine. A couple of these guys have got some issues around their energy. So I think what I'm going to do is let's warm up. I think what we're going to look to do is warm up. Greg Holland is our man. In here. Yes, warm him up. All right, Greg, get warm, mate. Okay, let's they've got runners in scoring position, so let's sim this bat. Oh, and it's a walk. This is not ideal, to say the least. Let's see, is he ready? He's still warming up. We might have to do a mound visit very soon. Let's sim this at bat. 2 men on. Need a strikeout here. No, don't get it. A double play will be good, though. 1, 2. Good boy. All right, he might get out of this. 2 outs. A man on third. Let's look to sim this at bat. If we can get through this. Oh, that'll be great. Just a little roll. Oh, you little... Oh. He gets in on an error by the pitcher. That was not ideal whatsoever. How we're looking here. 81 pitches. Oh, look. Let's just sim this at bat, I think. Oh, that's going to fall safe too, is it? Or no, it's going to get out there and in centre field. It is put away. Tapia gets it, and Nolan gets out of the innings, but did concede 2 runs. We're probably going to bring in Greg Holland in the next innings. So let's just go through to... Oh, yes, we've got runners in scoring position. So no men out. It's top of the 6th here. Brantley and Frazier on base with Joe Panic up at the plate. Right, let's sim this at bat. He gets it too. Oh, but it's a sharp catch there in the infield. It looked like, who was that by? Was that by Laurie? Did he move across there, or was it Adams that came across? Didn't quite see. Tapi is now at the plate. What can he do? Wind up. Get over his head. It doesn't. Oh, is that a double play? It is! That was not what we were looking for. And another great position, but left those runners on base once again. Okay, it's time to bring in Greg Holland. Greg Holland, you can come in, but in the meantime, I'm just going to warm up another reliever. Where are we? It's the bottom of the 6th. So let's... I think what I'm going to get... Let's get Addison Reed in there. Yes, and let's put him into the current pitcher. And Aaron Nola, you are out of there. Let's have a look at the box score. What did Nolan end up with? If we just go down here. Nola, sorry, I called him Nolan before. What am I talking about? I'm talking big names right there. 6 hits on 5 innings pitched. 2 runs. 1 earned run. Obviously, there was but he was the guy who made the error, so there you go. So it was a decent start by him, but here goes Greg Holland. Let's see what he can do. No men on, so let's sim through until runners in scoring position, and he gets out of there straight away with no runs. Good boy. All right, we've got Vasquez up at the plate, simming through to runners, and once again, no runs. How's Greg Holland looking? He's got plenty of energy there. Okay, we'll give him until runners in scoring position. Oh, and it's a home run. Bugger. Oh, that wasn't very good. I think what we probably need to do is, how's our... Addison Reed is tiring. Okay, I left him there way too long, didn't I? I'm going to have to put him... No. I'm going to fire him in. I don't know how this works. Like I said in my first video, I haven't played a lot of offline live simming like this, or live playing. So we'll just have to see how we go with it. Okay. Until runners in scoring position. He gets out of there. Okay, things are starting to get tight now, team. So it's 3 runs all. 9 hits versus 8 hits. We've got 1 error. They've got 3 errors. That's probably kept us in the game. Let's go bat by bat now with Corey Dickerson at the plate. Oh, that looks like it's going to be a pretty routine fly out. And it is indeed. Okay, what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm just going to go and warm up another pitcher. What are we in? We're in the 8th, aren't we? Hold on, let's get back into the game. Just remind myself. Yeah, top of the 8th. Okay. Honolulu substitutions. Let's bring in, I think, Cody Allen. We'll bring him in. Just look to warm him up at the meantime. Okay, back into the action. At bat. Adam Lind. Oh. It's really a weak hit ball up the centre of the diamond there and taken for an easy out. Okay, Todd Frazier. Here we go. Righty against righty. Not the ideal matchup. Although I think Frazier's got a rep for hitting them. No, there we go. He proved me wrong straight away. Alright, let's check out what's happening here. So, Addison Reed. He's only had 7 pitches, so I think we can, let's do it at bat by at bat here. Righty against lefty though. Oh, it's a ball. 12 pitches. Okay, I'm going to give him 1 more bat here. Oh, and it's a double play. You beauty. Get in there, boy. Okay, ideal. Who we got here? We've got a left hand. Let's look at our substitution. He's a right-hand pitcher, but we'll bring him in. Addison Reed, you've had enough work. And we'll hold off on anybody else in the meantime while we just see how the game develops. And let's look at this at-bat. Here comes Cody Allen coming in. Can you do something special? Oh, it's a strikeout. Straight away. Good boy, Cody. All right, let's see what's happening here. We've got Brantley at bat. At the plate. 3 runs all. It's a bit of a tight affair right here. And Brantley just pops it up, and that should be pretty easy for, I think that's Adams in from third base. It's not really what we're looking for. Okay, Joe Panic. Left-hand batter against right-hand pitcher. That's a better matchup for us. What can he do? Oh, that looks pretty solid, but no. It's not solid enough. Routine play there. Okay, Tapia, what can you do, mate? Come on, get it. Get on base. Oh, that looks pretty good, actually. Get down. It does! It gets in there for a liner out to right field. And Tapia is on base. And here comes Vasquez. Not really the guy I really wanted to come in, but maybe he's going to pull something out.
Strike three.
Yeah, he pulls a strikeout. It's not what we wanted. All right. Okay, so Cody Allen's only had 8 pitches, but I do probably need to start thinking about getting someone else warmed up. Ooh, this is a bit tough, actually. I'm going to have to start thinking about... He's got stamina 35. Let's see, this is a guy with AAA. And who's got... do I just click on him? He's had quite a bit of AAA experience, and he's been going pretty solidly. Look at... Yeah. Okay, McGough, you're in. Not in, but... We really need Cody Allen to get through here. Could be touch and go. Okay. At bat. Simming. Oh, no. Tapia coming across. Oh, he did take it easily. Nice work, boy. Okay. Choi coming in. I think it just turned night here, by the looks of it. And it was a good strikeout there. 18 pitches for Allen. He's starting to tire just a little bit. He just needs to get through Adams right here. I don't know if he has. Oh, he has too. It's a liner, but it's straight out to right field. Who's out in right field? Eaton, that's right. All right, boys, here we go. Eaton up to the plate. Can he produce something special for the team right when they need it?
Strike three.
No, he can't. He's down. Oh. We're into extra innings right now. Simmons, come on, Simmons. You got some pace.
Strike three.
But you're not going to be able to use it. Now Dickerson. What can he do? Oh. He did go around and he is out of there. Oh man, I don't know if I want to use Cody Allen. I'm going to have to use... I really don't want to bring my other guy in yet. So let's just see how he goes. He's starting to lose a bit of energy. Yeah, oh, I think that should be taken. And it is. Good boy. 25 pitches. Really stretching him right now. Can we get away with one more? Good work. Am I going to stretch him? Yes, I'm going to give it a go. It's Hosmer too, which is a bit of a risk. Okay, I'm gonna have to substitute him. McGough, my young guy, got to go in there, and he's not really a guy I wanted in a high leverage situation, but you've got to do what you got to do. Let's hopefully he throws a nice pitch to start off with. Oh, he does! He comes home for us, you little ripper. Right, Adam Lind. Oh, how big is that? Go! No, it's not big enough. What am I talking about? He dives. Did he catch it? He makes the grab. Oh, this is tense stuff right here.
Strike three.
Oh, mate. Frazier. Could be doing better than that. Okay, Brantley, come on. You're one of my top players. Come on. Get through. It does! Out into right field. And we have got a man on who's coming to the plate. Panic. Okay, he is a decent player. Come on, Panic. Go huge for me. Come on, mate. New pitcher in. Oh, get through. And it does! And the runner advances. Brady's going. He's got a bit of pace and he gets across and he's into third base. Men on first and third. That is what we're looking for. And who comes to the plate? Tapia. He's got good contact. Doesn't have power. I don't need him to have power. He just needs to get a safe hit here while we're thinking about it. Let's get Dallin up into the bullpen and warming up. 2 men out. 2 men on. Massive at-bat right here. Come on, Tapia. Oh, he's walked to load the bases. Oh, who comes in? Vasquez. He's not really the guy I want in there, to be fair. Oh, I'm just going to have to go with him. Let's go. Come on. He doesn't come through, unfortunately. Or does he get in? No, he doesn't. Bugger, now I've got Betances warming up and I don't really want him to. Should go and set him down. No, he's ready too. Yeah, let's sit him down. I'm not too sure how that affects things, but we're just gonna have to go with it. Alright. Okay, at bat by at bat. McGough. I'm leaving it up to you. Oh, that's an easy. Oh, that's an easy out at first there. Oh, the pitcher came across actually. Right. Oh, he walked him. One man out. Double play would be really nice right here. Oh, have I called it? I have! Double play and the game moves on into the 11th inning. Oh, into the 12th actually. Adam Eaton up to the plate. Come on. Come home. Oh, that's just a slow roller back to the mound. And that is not good. Okay, and Drelton Simmons. Come on, mate. Oh, is it going to fall safely? No. Second baseman goes back and takes that very comfortably. Forsyth by the looks of it. Okay, Corey Dickerson. Come on, mate. Get over his head. It doesn't. Oh, geez, I've stuck myself here. I've got bloody McGough still in there. Let's warm up Pfeiffer. I'm really digging deep into my bullpen right here, aren't I? Alright, I think we're going to run out of pitches by the looks of it. Although, McGough's still got a bit of energy left, but it's not looking good. I'm not feeling great about this because I'm starting to get a bit thin. Oh, no. It's well hit, but we've got to... Oh, yes. Tapia grabs it. Good work, mate. Next batter is up. Oh, no! Is that gone? Oh, he gets it at the track. Woo, Eaton. Thank you, mate. Okay, next batter. Oh, he gets it through the gap. Oh, he decides not to take that second run, though. Probably a good decision. McGough, how are you looking? You're starting to really struggle here a little bit. Let's see if we can just get this final out. This is a bit of a risk right here, but we're going to take it. Oh, it was a risk. He gets a safe hit, and I think we probably have to go to our bullpen again. Pfeiffer is ready. Okay, Pfeiffer, you're in there, mate. Really high pressure on these young guys. Let's see if he can do it. 2 men on. Come on. Oh, it's straight to second base. Get in there. Yes! And the game continues. We're into the 13th inning. Woohoo! Adam Lind comes to the plate. Oh, he's found it too. A beautiful line out there to right field. And Lind gets on base. That's what we wanted to see straight away. No men out. Todd Frazier comes to the plate. He's got some contact, but he's... Oh, it gets through! What was that player doing? He obviously wasn't interested at all in fielding that. Things are looking much, much better now. Okay, Michael Brantley. This is the guy I want at the plate in this situation. Experienced. And there we go! It looks... Oh, this looks pretty good. No, it's not. But it should advance a runner, and it does. Okay, we'll take that. Man, off the bat, I thought that was looking really good. All right, Grandal. Deep fly ball is... Not Grandal. Who am I talking about? Joe Panic. Deep fly ball, mate. That's all we need. Come on. And he's got it through down. It's a liner straight down the middle. And there it goes. It's the go-ahead run by Joe Panic. Comes up in the clutch, and we are ahead by 1 run. With that in mind, let's get Dallin Betances into the warm-up pen. And let this game continue. Yes, what a clutch at-bat right there. Panic, you little ripper. Is that another hit? No, it's not. Come on, run fast. He got there. He did get there. And we've got men at second and third. 2 men out, though. Let's just quickly go to our substitutions. I want to see how Betances is still cold. Can we do a mound visit? How we do this? How do we do a mound visit? Can we do that? Oh, what am I talking about? Oh, it's getting late, clearly. I'm trying to mound visit the opposition pitcher. What a bloody idiot. That's alright, ignore me, everybody. It's taken. Oh my god. Visit mound. There we go. Hold on. Let's just quickly see. He's warming up. We need to visit the mound. Obviously. Oh yes. Change picture. Betances. Couldn't have been better timing right there. Okay. Stick with me, people. Stick with me. Betances in the game. Here it goes, everybody. 1 run ahead in the 13th inning. Come on, Betances. You are a class player. Come on. Although you're not going awesome for the Yankees this year. Oh, there is a strikeout right there. Thank you, boy. Second at bat. What can he come up with for the team? Oh, it's lined down the... Not lined. It's through past the first baseman, and there's a man on first. That's not what we're looking for. Double play right here, though, would be perfect. Oh, it's a strikeout. They're down to the last batter. Last out. It's taken by second. Gets it in there. And that is the game, ladies and gentlemen. The Honolulu Waveriders get their first win in the history of the club from a clutch hit by Joe Panic. Betances comes in, cleans it up, and there we go. 13 innings, 4 runs to 3, and I think that is a good time right there, ladies and gentlemen, to finish this episode right here, right now. Thank you for watching. Make sure you smash the like button down below. And until next time, take it easy.